Hey, what's up party people? My name is Vlad Senshel and today I'm gonna show you how to make some EDM drop. So here is the project and it sounds really big, really powerful, so I decided to share with you guys how I made this track, this drop. So I think it's gonna be useful to you guys, and I'll start from the build up and let's have some fun, enjoy and dance. Let's go! Let's go! It's a really big track in my opinion, so maybe I'll finish it soon. But right now I want to share with you how to make this kind of big lovely drop. So I'll start as always from the kick drum. This is the kick drum. It's a bass house kick drum actually, and it sounds big. And it was a really problem to find good kick drum, so I use for the first time this kick, and it's also a big kick drum, but in this case I decided to use this one from Bass House Pack because it works. Then I add some bass line, which is really simple. So let me play. As you can see, I draw this pretty simple bass line, and I use two layers. As you can see, the first one is Avenger. The secret of this bass line, it's a delay. So let me play. It sounds powerful because it has delay, so the bass called Ronald Diggy, and it's simple but it sounds big. On the mixer chain I use some Camel Crusher British Clean preset, then I use OTT and some EQ. As you can see, I cut all of the highs and lows because it's mid bass, and the second one is the sub bass. Maybe you don't really hear it, I'll show you on my analyzer. So this is sub bass, as you can see, only sub frequencies, and I use Nexus with some British Clean here. Pretty simple, and together it sounds like this. As you can see, it's a really good bass line. Then I add this thin shot. It's a Avenger, not actually a thin shot. It's called lead actually. So, but it sounds like a vocal shot, and it gives some kind of interesting effect. I use OTT here and some EQ with sidechain. Then I use this part of the loop. It sounds like this. So the next one is this pattern. Another rhythmic vocal shot. So let me play it. hear a lot of vocal shots, and it's actually a rhythmic part because it gives some kind of groovy effect. So in this case it works. Then I add some percussion here. Pam pam. The first one is the Hardwell Dutch snare. It's already a classic because it's a big room Dutch snare and you can use it everywhere. So here I use some EQ and OTT on my Hardwell's Dutch snare. Then I add some downlifter from Shapov. Then I add this one. It's a Avenger actually. For me it's like a chords and the helpers for the bass line. Let me play it together. Very useful thing because it gives some kind of movement and some groove effect. So it's all about groove in this track. The next one is this pattern. It's a pad actually from Zebra. As you can see, I cut lows and highs because I need only mid section, some OTT, and of course the side chain. Then I add main melody. So let me play it alone. Let's go. It's a pretty simple melody, and as you can see I used 3 layers. The first one is this. It's a main layer. It's called progressive lead. Then I duplicate this plugin and make it 1 octave high. As you can see, 6 octave. And I duplicate it the second time and make it 1 octave down, as you can see. So the same preset I made like in 3 octave. So it sounds full in my opinion, but I decided to use something extra. So I use this kind of groovy pad. So let me play it. So I call it groovy pad. Maybe it sounds weird, but in this case it works really good. So I decided that I need something like more like progressive kind of thing, and this pad works pretty good. I use OTT here, and as you can see, a lot of depth. Then I use this loop. It's a voice loop from Shapov. I recommend to download Shapov sample pack because it's amazing. Then I add some white noise loop. It works pretty well. Let me play it with my drums and bass line. And the next one is the Cashmere claps. I think you all know about these claps. Pretty simple rhythm, but it works amazing. Then I add this pattern. It's actually a pad because I decided to add some mid-section, mid-frequencies to my drop. Let me play it. I use EQ, as you can see, and some sidechain. So as you can see on my analyzer, a lot of mid frequencies, and it's necessary in this case. Then I add some samples here in the middle of the drop, so I use some claps. So let me play it. As you can see, I don't add some fills here, just some samples, some claps, and this Latin vocal, which is great, and some medium sweep by Cashmere, and I cut this part from the loop. It sounds interesting. So that's actually it. I hope this tutorial was useful to you guys. For me, it's a really big, massive, powerful track, and let me play it for the last time. Let's go. I really like this rhythm. It's pretty simple, but it works amazing. So thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial was useful to you guys. I wish you all the best. Keep making music, keep making dance music. So see you in the next episodes. All the best. Bye.